While I was on vacation, I read the news just like all of you. I saw that Red Digital, famous for making some of the best looking, highest performing digital cameras that are used by Hollywood and by some very rich YouTubers out there, Red Digital is making their own smartphone, and it's called the Hydrogen One. They really didn't unveil anything, they just kind of teased it and talked about its features. So what do we know? It has USB-C, so that's good, yeah. Got the headphone jack, that's also good. No, it isn't. That's stupid. Get rid of it, Red, come on. I mean, it is a studio professional camera company, so they're talking about how the headphone jack has lots and lots of quality options, like it's very capable. That's good, makes sense. And they're not showing the front of this thing, but they're saying it has some augmented reality features, like no glasses required, kind of 3D AR display, but they still don't want to show it. And the next thing we know is that they definitely don't care about the way it looks, because if you look at the back of that thing, wow, this is definitely a unique approach to a 2017, oh wait, this comes out in 2018, a 2018 smartphone. You know, I'm sure that's gonna compete real well against the Galaxy S9, the Note 9, the iPhone 9, LG G7. I'm sure that look is gonna be very appealing. It starts at $1,100. Yeah, you heard that correctly. And if you want one that's titanium, it's $1,700. Whew, all right, that's a bit of a leap. Micro SD card expansion. I'm sure it runs Android. And boy, where do I start with this? A lot of people are excited about this because Red is a very capable camera company, and believe me, I too one day hope to own a Red camera myself. I love the fact that you can shoot in the highest resolution possible with Red's cameras, but this seems like a bit of a misstep to me. I think Red is getting a little high on themselves, like, we make the best cameras, 8K at 75 frames a second. We make the best cameras. Everyone shoots their awesome movies with our incredible cameras. Let's move into smartphones. Yeah, wait, that doesn't really, that's not the same translation. I don't think anyone's dying out there for a Canon smartphone or a Lumix smartphone. They may be out there, but I don't know about them. And this is not the first time a brand new company that is just entering the smartphone field would be experimenting with the idea that their phone is special because it has AR or 3D features. Remember the Fire Phone, people? Remember how cool that looked? Amazon was like, we're so powerful. People love Amazon. They love our tablets. Now we have this little smartphone as well. And yeah, no one cared. No one bought it. And see, I didn't expect the Fire Phone to be a flop. I thought people would really like to buy the free year of Amazon Prime. They'd really like those 3D features where the front of the phone has 4 different cameras on it looking at you, tracking your eyes. Pretty decent design. It had a pretty decent camera back when it came out, and yet it totally flopped. And it was fairly affordable as well. Hydrogen One is so out there right now, both with price. First of all, probably costs more than the iPhone edition, though it's already in a very narrow niche. Also, looks not like a elegantly designed smartphone. It looks like an SD card Red makes. Very separate and awkward next to the current smartphone lineup. Now, I'm sure the Red is going to be attractive to a couple people who can't afford it. I'm talking about MKBHD, by the way. He loves Red, he has Red cameras. He's a big fan of the Red company, which I totally respect, makes sense. But keep in mind, he buys like every smartphone that comes out because he reviews them and because it's his job. I don't really see the Red Hydrogen One being given to actual consumers. Like, I don't think consumers are actually going to be interested in a phone that looks like this or is in this price range. So here's my prediction, and I understand I could be totally wrong, but I am guessing that the Hydrogen One is not going to be a game changer. First of all, the price range alone sets it aside, as in it's not trying to appeal to a massive market. Red is not trying to make a lot of these. They're not even trying to make something that competes with Samsung or competes with the iPhone. This is so higher price for titanium and aluminum that already just simply the fact that people can't afford it is narrowing it down. Second of all, the people that can afford it probably want a phone that looks kind of pretty, and I feel like people with a lot of money don't care much about durability, because if they have a ton of money, they don't care if they drop their phone every other weekend because they can just replace it. I feel like people with a lot of money have nice things, you know, they'll spend money on pretty things because they can have luxury. Of course, I could be totally wrong, but I'm just saying that I don't understand who the Hydrogen One smartphone is supposed to be appealing to. It's cool, I'd love to check one out, and if Red, for some reason, you wanted to send me one, you know, I'll definitely review it, but to me it seems more like a social or science experiment. They're like, well, we make cameras, like, how would the market react if we just made a smartphone? Jim, that's a terrible idea, no one would buy it. Yeah, you're right. We should still do it though, you know, just to see what would happen. My god, you're a genius. Let's go through with it. I bet MKBHD will review it. Oh, are you kidding? He's gonna buy 3. Yeah, follow him on Twitter, he did exactly that. So that's why I'm just kind of confused by this whole Red Digital Hydrogen 1 release. It seems like something that's not really made for anyone in particular. I'm sure the camera will be great. I'm very curious what this 3D feature is. The people who have overexposed the leaked photo who have showed the entire phone, it doesn't really look like there's a dual camera. Maybe they have clever things like optical actual zoom, not just digital zoom, but I feel like if I'm paying $1,100 for a phone, I want it to have dual camera features like my iPhone 7 Plus that's nearly a year old. That's just me. But of course, I want to know what all you guys think. Very unique, and I do applaud Red for being original and different. It's always cool to see someone else stepping into the field. I just don't think this is really gonna work out. It's just kind of interesting to me. I'm curious about it. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.